Welcome back to the Passage Unlocked, where we attempt to unlock the Bible one verse at a time. Today we're going to be diving into Galatians 6 and verse 2 from the New King James translation. Here's what it says: "Bear ye one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ." This verse reminds us of the essential duty to carry each other's burdens, showing the love of Christ through our actions. But what does it really mean to bear another's burdens? And how do we fulfill the law of Christ through this? Let's unpack this powerful verse together. In this passage, Paul is encouraging believers in Galatia to look out one for another, more or less. He's not just talking about, however, physical times of need, although that is certainly a part of it. He's actually speaking to a broader responsibility we have as Christians to support each other in spiritual, emotional, or even moral struggles. At its core, bearing one another's burdens is about empathy and selflessness. We are called to enter into each other's hardships, sorrows, and temptations, just as Christ carried our burdens. This is how we fulfill the law of love that Jesus gave us when he said, "Love one another as I have loved you." John 13:34. Now let's get practical. How can we as Christians live out this call to carry each other's burdens? Here are 3 ways. Number 1, be present in times of struggle. Sometimes the best way to bear another's burdens is simply just by being present. Just be there. Listen to them, sit with them, bear their grief or difficulty, and offer them a shoulder to lean on. In our busy world, making time for others always shows love in action. Number 2, offer encouragement and prayer. Encouragement is a powerful way to help others bear their load. Share scriptures that offer hope, pray with them, and remind them that God is always faithful. Prayer lifts up the burdens to the only one who can handle them. James 5:16 tells us the prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. So let's be the people who lift each other up in prayer. Number 3, help with practical needs. Sometimes burdens can be very practical. Someone may need help with a task, financial assistance, or even just a meal when they're feeling overwhelmed. These small acts of service can help to bear someone's burdens in ways that we might not even realize. Remember what Jesus said in Matthew 25:40? "Whatsoever you do for one of the least of my brothers and sisters of mine, you did it for me." In these ways, we are actively fulfilling the law of Christ by demonstrating his love through tangible actions. My challenge for you today is to look for opportunities to bear someone else's burdens. It could be a neighbor, a fellow church member, or even a family member who is struggling. When we choose to share in their load, we are not just helping them, we are fulfilling the law of Christ and showing the world his love.